What if I told you that wealth isn't a star in some far-off galaxy, but a treasure buried right in your backyard? What if I said freedom isn't just a figment of your imagination, but an exciting reality show where you're the star and it's waiting for you to hit the record button? Welcome, my friend, to Unchained Earnings, where Scrooge McDuck's vault isn't a childhood daydream, but an achievable destination on your financial GPS. Here are the 11 secrets to unlock your financial success like the top 1%. 1. Becoming the Da Vinci of dollars. When you think of the top 1%, imagine them as the Jedi Masters of money, wielding their financial lightsabers with an uncanny sense of discipline. You know how Spider-Man didn't just swing from skyscrapers when he got his powers, right? He had to figure out those web shooters first. Well, the elite moneymakers don't go on a yacht-buying spree as soon as they strike gold either. They're more about the Monopoly game of life, steadily amassing those glorious little green houses and red hotels, particularly during the initial 10 to 20 years of their money-making journey. Invest your cash in assets harder to liquidize than frozen Han Solo. Think high-quality real estate, gold, or equity in firms. You want your assets to be like Batman's secret identity, not easily revealed or sold. Dabbling in stocks or crypto can be fun, like a cameo in a Marvel movie. But remember, they can vanish faster than characters in Avengers Endgame. Real-world assets, on the other hand, provide stability. Embrace the wisdom of the 1% and become the superhero of your financial story. 2. Embrace the unsexy success secrets. The second success secret takes a leaf out of Star Trek's Mr. Spock's book, Logic and Practicality First. It's time to demystify the Wolf of Wall Street image and get down to the less flashy but more practical side of things. Think of it as switching from the razzle-dazzle of The Great Gatsby to the pragmatism of The Old Man and the Sea. You see, the Jeff Bezoses and Elon Musks of the world didn't start out by designing Iron Man-like suits or flying hoverboards. Nope, the uber-rich are often more Breaking Bad than Marvel Universe. They're not out to conquer galaxies, but instead find success in areas as thrilling as watching paint dry. Classic B2B services, software creation, import-export, logistics, and the likes. These individuals aren't aiming for billion-dollar Avengers Endgame scale operations. Instead, they're like Sherlock Holmes, meticulously identifying market inefficiencies or sectors where they can tweak and tune, even just by 3%. These small changes can make a substantial difference, evolving your business from an ordinary entity to an extraordinary powerhouse, like the transformation from Clark Kent to Superman. The golden nugget here is, you don't need to be the rockstar visionary of your industry to make it big. Much like the comfort you find in watching reruns of a classic sitcom instead of the latest high-stakes drama series, understand that money-making opportunities exist in all corners of life, even if they don't have the shiny allure of starting the next tech revolution. 3. Master the art of silence. The third key to success involves a vital life skill that's as sought after as a rare collectible or an elusive reunion of a beloved TV show cast: the power of good listening. It's akin to mastering a skill of great wisdom, but instead of wielding a weapon, you're armed with attentive ears and thoughtful silence. Consider the fascination we hold for those who speak little, yet convey much. A silent movie star who made a significant impact with his expressive actions and minimal dialogue. Imagine yourself following in those iconic footsteps, communicating more with less. Jumping to conclusions and oversharing during negotiations are rookie mistakes, like spoiling the ending of a gripping series to someone who's just begun watching. Takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? So become a better listener and embrace the potency of the pause. 4. Opinions are as common as grains of sand on a beach. Consider any talent show you've ever watched. Everyone's allowed to perform, but not everyone gets to be the judge. This is the fourth essential element that differentiates the titans from the tragedies. Imagine being in a popular sitcom. Recall that one character who always had a quirky viewpoint on everything? Yes, it was hilarious, but would you entrust them to manage the main coffee shop in the show? Highly unlikely. Similarly, while everyone is entitled to their opinion, not everyone should influence your decisions, be it about your business, your relationships, or even your stance on controversial food pairings. Respect others' rights to their opinions, but remember, you're the author of your own epic tale. Channel your wisdom and learn to distinguish between idle chatter and sage counsel. Opinions are as abundant as grains of sand on a beach, while sound advice is like finding a precious pearl, rare, powerful, and transformative. After all, The journey matters as much as the destination, and you should be the one charting your course. 5. Timing and opportunity, the perfect duet. Picture yourself on a game show. The lights are flashing, the audience is cheering, and you have to make the right choice at precisely the right moment. That's a mirror of your life in the business world. The real trick here isn't just selecting the right opportunity, but seizing it at the perfect time. Remember the excitement of attending a highly anticipated premiere? Would it have been the same if you'd walked in casually 3 weeks later? No. Similarly, the actions you take today might not have the same impact as those you might undertake in 3, 10, or even 30 years. Imagine you're the newcomer in a group of veterans. It's your first day on the job, and you're comparing your skills to those who have years of experience. You're equipped with the tools but lack the wisdom of their years. Remember, they were once in your shoes, just starting out. Here's the takeaway. Life isn't like a Netflix show where you can skip to the last episode to see how it all pans out. It's a Breaking Bad marathon where each episode counts. In the grand game of life and career, timing isn't just a thing, it's everything. 6. Discipline, the metronome of success. Ever seen the movie Whiplash? The protagonist's unyielding discipline is a testament to achieving greatness against all odds. Discipline is not about fleeting bursts of energy. It's more like the steady rhythm of a metronome, keeping you on pace even when the tempo of life gets challenging. It's like the perseverance we admire in long-distance runners, pushing on mile after mile even when their body begs them to stop. Discipline is what gets them across the finish line, not just the adrenaline rush at the start. Think of discipline as the Beyoncé of your success journey, the main act that's always there, reliably delivering standout performances. It's about showing up, giving your 100%, regardless of the weather. Picture discipline as your favorite Netflix binge. No matter how many times you've seen it, you're committed to each episode, every season. It's the driving force behind achieving your goals, the steadfast resolve that gets you off the couch and into action, no matter what. In essence, discipline. It's the secret sauce of achievement. 7. Monopoly, life, and the game of assets. Ever played Monopoly? If so, you know it's not about passing go and collecting $200. It's about snapping up prime properties, constructing hotels, and watching your opponents pay hefty rents. Welcome to the powerful game of assets. Similarly, in life, accumulating assets is like saving checkpoints in a video game. They are your safeguards, steadily accumulating value and giving you financial security. These aren't just shiny coins or bonus points, they're akin to time machines, catapulting your financial status into the future. And they're not just for you, they're your family's wealth-securing, time-traveling vessel. If you're questioning the immediate benefits, think long-term. Investing in assets is like planting a tree. It might seem insignificant now, but over time, it provides shelter and bears fruit for generations to come. Remember, building wealth isn't a sprint, it's a marathon, or a game of Monopoly. It's about playing the long game, acquiring those assets, and one day surveying your metaphorical Monopoly board, dotted with hotels, and realizing you've won. 8. The sequel syndrome, the journey to continued success. Remember the feeling when you finished binge-watching your favorite Netflix series? A sense of accomplishment mixed with a bit of sadness because it ended. But what if the story continued? You'd be excited, right? The same goes for your journey to success. Just like a gripping TV series doesn't end with one season, your success story isn't about one victory. You must continue the saga, developing sequels of success, building on each win. Picture this. You've just had your first big success. Maybe it's a promotion or launching a startup. It feels great, right? But remember, it doesn't stop here. Like a compelling series, the narrative continues, and so should your journey. Here's a reality check for you. If you sit back, savoring yesterday's victories, you might wake up to a future defeat. You need to keep learning, keep pushing, and most importantly, keep succeeding. Think about it. If success was a one-and-done deal, wouldn't your favorite series have stopped after its debut season? But no, the story goes on, and so should you. Life is a continuous narrative, and you're the author. Write the next chapter of your success, and let the saga continue. 9. A Tale of Two Banks, your financial fairy godmother. Picture yourself as the main character in a gritty Wall Street drama, navigating through the world of finance, a little like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street, but without the questionable ethics. Your tale of success wouldn't be complete without a trusty sidekick, your bank. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to build solid relationships with banks, like Tom Hanks and his faithful volleyball Wilson in Castaway. This could be the difference between staying afloat or sinking faster than Jack Dawson in Titanic. Think of banks as your financial fairy godmother, ready to wave their magic wand when you need to finance assets creatively, acquire a business, or start a new venture. If Cinderella had scoffed at her fairy godmother, would she have made it to the ball? Doubtful. So don't underestimate your relationship with banks. As you rise to prominence, just like Luke Skywalker did from humble beginnings on Tatooine to becoming a Jedi Master, your growing revenue might catch the eye of traditional banks. Here comes the spotlight. The moment when you switch from supporting cast to leading role, and private banking comes into play. Choosing the right private banking institution becomes as crucial as the right lightsaber color. In a world that often feels like an episode of Game of Thrones, with twists, turns, and unexpected dragons, having a strong bank by your side could be your very own Iron Throne. Remember, winter is coming, and preparedness is your best weapon. So, set the stage, develop those bank relationships, and be ready for your standing ovation when the curtain falls. 10. Embrace the think tank. Small circles, big impact. Think about the most effective think tanks in the world. They're not mega conferences teeming with thousands of delegates. Instead, they're exclusive gatherings of brilliant minds. They're more akin to an intimate dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant than a bustling all-you-can-eat buffet. The emphasis is on quality, not quantity. That's the essence of your inner circle, your very own think tank. Your confidants, those you entrust with your deepest fears and wildest dreams, should be able to run with your pace, truly understanding the person you are. After all, a symphony of ideas requires the right musicians. You can't expect a harmonious melody from an orchestra where everyone's playing a different tune. Bear in mind the phrase, "loose lips sink ships." An unguarded comment can quickly turn into a torpedo, threatening to sink your Titanic. Whether your life has been as virtuous as Mother Teresa or as colorful as Keith Richards, maintaining your privacy is as crucial as keeping the secret recipe of Coca-Cola under wraps. Being the life of the party, the social butterfly, is fantastic, but you shouldn't morph into a TMZ reporter, spilling secrets at every corner. Use the discretion of a veteran poker player when deciding who gets to see your cards. After all, a smaller circle doesn't mean a smaller life. It means a larger focus on what truly matters and who truly matters. 11. The extreme sport of life. Radical responsibility. Welcome to the Everest of personal growth. Radical responsibility. Here, you're not just the mountain climber, you're also the weather, the rocky terrain, and the all-too-precious oxygen supply. In short, you're the key player in your life's expedition. Radical responsibility is like playing in an NFL game, but you're the quarterback, receiver, and the ref all at once. Each fumble, each touchdown, each penalty, it's all on you. There's no room for pointing fingers at the rest of the team or blaming a rogue gust of wind for that missed field goal. Think about the plot twist in Fight Club, when the lead character realizes he's his own worst enemy and best ally, all rolled into one. Spoiler alert, life's much the same. Blaming others or blaming fate is like throwing a surprise party for yourself and then acting shocked when the cake arrives. It's a futile exercise that gets you nowhere. So lace up those boots, put on that helmet, and get ready to scale your personal Everest. Remember, radical responsibility isn't for the faint-hearted, but then again, neither is success. And there you have it, friends. We've made it to the end of our journey today. But remember, every ending is just a new beginning. This video is your call to action to start owning your decisions, your triumphs, and yes, even your missteps. This is the road to growth, to unchained earnings, and to that fulfilling life of wealth and freedom you've been envisioning. But don't forget, no successful journey is traveled alone. So, if you've enjoyed and learned from this video, please give it a like, share your thoughts and experiences in the comments, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell. By doing so, you join a community of like-minded individuals and ensure you stay connected and updated on every piece of wisdom we'll be sharing in the future. Remember, every step you take on this journey matters. It's time to break the chains of a regular 9-to-5, take control, and be your own boss. So let's continue to grow together, dream big, and turn those dreams into reality. Until next time, this is Unchained Earnings signing off. But before we go, always remember, keep smiling, keep learning, and above all else, stay unchained.